how's it going, everybody? Chip Gleam here from Freedom Chiropractic and Rehab. Today we're going to talk about two exercises that we've been using a lot with our hip patients. So these exercises are monster walks and lateral band walks. So these exercises work the hip abductor muscle group, which is basically, the gluteus medius is pretty much the main controller of hip abduction. But hip abduction, is this motion. But the thing that it does that a lot of people don't think about is it also absorbs force or allows the hip to remain stable as we're running. So as I stride forward with my right foot, when my left foot is in the air, these hip abductors are preventing me from bailing out. So these are really important muscles, especially for people who do unilateral leg sports. So things like running in particular. So our runners really benefit from these exercises because they help them to control where their knee and their foot goes. Okay, so I'm going to bring Nicole in. We're going to talk about these exercises. First, I'm going to show you the device that we're using. So we're going to use these green bands. This is a 9-inch loop. We got these from Perform Better. They're fantastic bands. There's a difference though. There's another set of bands here from TheraBand, which are good bands, but they're a little bit bigger, they're longer. So because they're longer, even though this is blue, which is supposed to be harder than the green, it's actually easier because it's so long. So you want to make sure you're getting the 9-inch loop if you can. So I'm going to give this to Nicole. The first exercise we're going to do is called a monster walk. Nicole is going to place the band around her ankles. So there's 3 positions that you can use for the monster walk. The first one, the one that we use most commonly, is around the ankle position. She can also place it above her knees or around the arch of her feet. Above the knees is a little bit easier. Then it gets a little bit harder as we go farther down. So around the ankles is the middle of the road. Around the feet is a little bit more challenging. So what Nicole's going to do here is she's basically going to keep her feet hip width apart, maintain that tension on the band. She's going to take small strides forward as she walks forward. You'll notice that she's maintaining an athletic position, right? So she's not standing ramrod straight. Her hips are soft, her knees are soft. I'm going to have her, actually I'll take a pause there, Nicole. I'll have you walk towards the camera a little bit so you can see basically how wide those feet are. So they're staying hip width apart. She's not allowing those feet to come in or go out. You can take a break there, Nicole. So basically, as we take those small strides, maintaining that tension on the band is really, really important because that's what's going to work those muscles. Now, when we have Nicole do that exercise in the office, guess what she gets to do also? Not only does she go forward, but she also walks backwards. So we'll have her do the same thing. I'll have her take a couple steps forward, and then she's going to walk backwards. So again, watch how small those strides are. She's not taking full strides. And then once she gets to a certain distance, we usually do about 20 feet with our patients, I'll have her walk backwards. So the same thing's happening here, but what happens now is she's actually activating glute max as well. So she's getting gluteus medius and gluteus maximus at the same time. Have you take a break there. Now what we'll do is, we've worked those hips a little bit. Now a little more challenging, I'm gonna have Nicole slide the band above her knees. When she does this exercise, we call it a lateral band walk because she's gonna move side to side. So what she's going to do is she's going to do like a semi-squat on her right leg, right? Bearing all of her weight there. She can even lift that left leg off the floor. She's going to push off with her right leg and land on her left foot. So she's not reaching with her left foot, but pushing off with her right. So think of it like you're roller skating or ice skating, the way you propel yourself forward. So she's using that leg to drive herself across. So again, she'll do about 10, 15, 20 feet one direction, and then I'll have her come back the other direction. So now Nicole will push off with her left foot and land on her right. So these are 2 fantastic exercises for your hips. Actually, I'm going to have you, you don't necessarily need to go forward, so we'll stop there. So these are 2 great exercises for your hips. Please give them a shot. If you don't have the bands at home, let me tell you a little secret. There's this place called Amazon that sells them. They're fantastic. They're not that expensive, they're easy to get, and you should have them set at home. If you have questions about any of these exercises, what band you should use, anything else, just let us know. You can feel free to email us at info@freedom-chiro.com or feel free to give us a call. The number is 410-795-0400. Thank you very much for watching these videos. We really appreciate it. If you have stuff you want to see, let us know.